Hello everybody and welcome back to Domekeeper. How are you all doing? I'm doing really good. We had an interesting run last time, discovering exactly what countdown mode entails, by which I mean it goes to minus numbers and you lose all of your points and have to earn them back by hitting a positive multiplier again. That was scary. And as a result, we also unlocked Miner. Concentrate on the most efficient mining in a world without monsters. Lasts 20 cycles. I'm not going to do that just yet because basically my premonition came true and I was able to record a video right now much later in the day than I normally would, having come back from being out, and I'm just going to do a standard relic hunt, I think. Light pet, sword dome, let's go laser dome, let's go orchard, why not? Let's mix it up a little bit. We're going to go, yeah, medium. We'll stick with brutal. Yeah, nice little medium. I've never done any of these. Maze. The map is maze-like with many arms, dead ends and twists. Okay. Monsters move much faster but have less health. Iron deposits are twice as rich but upgrades cost twice as much. You have twice as much time between waves, but the waves will be stronger. Let's do a medium-sized brutal maze run. Why not? Mix it up a little bit with the orchard. And guess what? As of when did they put this out? As of yesterday, which was the 9th of February, they're talking about new updates to Domekeeper. Yes. New gadgets. How exciting is that? They're going to be updating some of the gadgets in the game right now, and they're going to be adding 3 new gadgets, 2 of which are apparently unlike anything we've seen before. Who would have thought? I'm looking forward to it. One of them, if you play Domekeeper, go to the tab on Steam and check out the update. There's pictures, a couple of pictures there. If you don't play Domekeeper, I will attempt to describe for you in an audio format what the updates look like. So it's one thing that looks like the stun laser but is not a stun laser. It's like a little nubbins that kind of goes on the top of the dome. I guess in the same vein that we were saying, things that you get that you always get, like stun laser and what do you call it, and lift, maybe some changes to those would be cool. And oh, the wave hasn't begun yet. And one was, if you imagine just behind where the computer console is in the dome, there's a tower. It looks like a monolith with like an Eye of Sauron at the top, and it looks like it zaps things. Like me, it might be another defense upgrade or something like that, but it looks wicked cool. So I am very excited. I don't know when they're coming out. They just said these are in development. You know, the R&D team. Wow, okay. Now's the wave. The R&D team is hard at work developing these new gadgets. So 3 new ones, some modified classic ones. I'll be curious to see just what they do. In the meantime, let's enjoy a nice medium-sized, very mazy map. Which having never done, I don't know quite what it entails. It says maze-like map, lots of twists and turns and dead ends. I guess what's probably going to happen is there's going to be a lot of bedrock, or what we call bedrock. You know, the unminable surface? There's probably going to be a lot of that dotted in and around. Which I suppose is good now that the lift can actually pass through that, because before, the lift could not go through that stuff. And if you hit that, that was like the end of your lift, and you had to work to get everything all the way up. Right, let's pull these back. Do you know what I hadn't thought about? You can use the fruit as a makeshift timer, because it gets roughly complete as you approach the end, or it's roughly halfway as you approach the end of the first wave, and roughly complete as you approach the end of the second wave. Ah. Excellent. We've got some really good deposits really early. I don't know if they're being a bit more forgiving because it's the maze. Oh, I don't have enough. I was going to say, if I had enough of the laser upgrade, I would immediately buy a laser upgrade. But alas, I do not. However, I can get the fruit. With the fruit, I'm just going to go down as fast as possible. Just to very early on take advantage of it. Okay, that's the bottom right now. I bet you there's more around that than we can see. So, to digress, I am very excited for more gadgets. I was saying I would love more gadgets because the game is fantastic. Ooh, but more stuff is always good. I don't want to rush them because they're making a great game. It's extremely fun. They clearly care a lot about it. But more stuff is always good. And more choice. If you could choose between one laser and another, or one like a lift thing or another, I'd really like that. Just, it gives every run a bit more variety. Plus the fact that one of them, because the stuff under the dome, you only have 2 spots. Right, you've only got 2 spots under the dome, which is the difficult part about it. You got to decide, what do we want to have under there? By the way, do we want to go projectile shield or snare route? I don't know. I think for now we'll hold off. Oh no. Yeah, the difficult part. Got some tea. The difficult part is deciding, of the 2 spaces you have, what do you want to dedicate to them, and how do you want that to maybe synergize with the item you have. So, for example, the condenser almost always slaps because it will, with the permanent overcharge. Wow, there's so much iron. With the permanent overcharge, you can get really good power out of your what is it called? Not gadget, but you know, your like upgrade. You know, you have the weapon. You choose a weapon, sword or laser, and then you choose I don't know, ability. Whatever your ability is, you can get a huge amount of efficiency out of that with a condenser. So that's always good. Or do you want to focus more on crazy fast economy with a teleporter? Do you want to focus on like exploring more efficiently with, maybe you combine mining charges with the probe, and when you see resources, oh yeah, look at this, weird. When you combine probes and mining charges, you know, you can discover something and immediately blast it open. But the stuff that's like, here's a lift, you get that every single run, or here's a stun laser, you get that every single run. They're good, they're extremely good, just all round respectable gadgets, but there's no difficulty there. You know eventually you're gonna get it. So if there was just a little change, it's like, yeah, you can now choose between 1 or 2 things, you can think, do you know what? I have the teleporter, I don't need the lift this run, so why don't I get something else? Yeah, maybe the tower that hangs outside the dome and destroys enemies or what have you. Like, do you know what? I could do with that instead. My teleporter handles most of the economy for me. Okay, that's a big bit of bedrock there. Let's see what we can see. I shouldn't be dragging all of this with me. Oh, there's cubes as well. Ah, so interestingly enough, my... what was I going to say? My 2x2 tunnels aren't going to work very effectively. Because there's going to be stuff in the way all the time. I mean, let's go stun laser. Yeah, you see the stun laser at the top of the dome. You'll see it when we go back up to fight the wave. How it's got like a little... It's kind of flat. And it's got a little kind of wide base to it. The thing in the picture is taller than the stun laser is in the that you'll see there. And is nowhere near as wide. It is literally just like a small cylinder sticking out the top of the dome. Yeah, you see, you have a look at that one. It's shaped nothing like that. I'll if you stick to the end of the next half of the video, you know, this will probably be two videos for this run. Get more carrying capacity. At the end of that one, you'll see what I mean. Just a good example, actually. It's almost... See my laser? It looks like my laser without the spinny circular bit at the base. But it can't be that either, because in the image, the laser is already there, hanging off to the left-hand side of the dome. Oh, yeah, interesting. So yeah, the next half of this episode will come out tomorrow for you. In about just under a week's time for me. Actually, let's keep going this way. And yeah, when we're done, I'll pull up the image for you. Oh. Okay, I've got to drop something. Yeah, let's do this. Because that'll dump them into the middle, and worst case scenario, we'll eventually get a lift. Oh, that will drag them up. So yeah, I'll throw the images up at the end. There's two. There's one little teaser image where they said, oh, you know, we're working, here's some tips. Actually, there was a post about, here's some tips on how to play Dome Keeper, followed by, oh, and the R&D department is working on, and then they just cut the transmission cut short, and they never got to tell you what they were doing. Then the next post was like, oh, now that you've been teased with the image, here's some more. So you will see those images tomorrow if you haven't already seen them. But they look cool and I'm excited. I also wonder if they'll add more upgrades or weapons. Not that I'm like, please, obviously I'm always like, please do more because I love the game. But I don't want to be like, just give me more. Now you do what you need to do. I'm having a great time right now with what you've already got. And we'll continue to have a great time with the new gadgets. One of which looks like a friggin' Command and Conquer Tesla coil. And appears to zap things. Either it was zapping something or it was being zapped. I don't remember if there was an overlord in the image. You've got me doubting myself now. I'll have to double check. You know what's going to be interesting actually in this map is finding gadgets. Because it might be on the other side of that bedrock. It's got to be, because like gadgets aren't really that far away, are they? Also got to remember there's cubes to be acquired here. Ooh. Oh yeah, look at this. This is what they're saying. Tunnels and all sorts. Huh. Right, I'll spend two of these. Boop and boop. Aha. That will make our I was going to say our mining life so much easier. Just like so. Man, so the other day in the Dome Keeper, I was talking to you guys about how excited I am for the video games that are coming out and how they've just remastered Metroid Prime, one of my favourite games of all time. And I was talking about video game soundtracks and stuff, and some of you guys told me soundtracks that you really enjoy. And the sound of finding a gadget in Dome Keeper has the same style as finding an upgrade in... Oh, it's got to be Condenser. I know we go Condenser every time. I'll tell you what, I'll make you a deal. We'll go Condenser now. We won't go Condenser on the next run. But it has the same feeling as finding an upgrade in a Metroid game, where it's like do 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 do. That little Dome Keeper, bum 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 bum. So satisfying. When a game hits that note just right, that's like, you found a thing and you should be proud. You really do feel good. You're like, oh yeah, I found a thing. Found a thing and the game is happy for me. Oh, fantastic stuff. Yeah, let's do this one. And where we are right now, at the base of that tunnel, we're going to leave as the base of our tunnel for now. Ooh. Ooh. More cubes. Also, there is... I looked up... So there's achievements in the game. Let me stop fumbling over my words. There are achievements in the game, many of which we've got, some of which we've gone for. There are some secret achievements which don't unlock until you complete the requirements. I believe the 3 secret achievements we haven't got, because there's only 4 and we've done one of them, are die 10 times. I don't think we've died 10 times. Though I'll have a look through my achievement list, but I didn't see it last time I looked. You have to die 10 times. You have to survive with 1% HP, then go and... survive with 1% HP and no triangles, then go and mine some fresh triangles, bring them back, and then repair the dome. is apparently what you have to do for one of those, which is a lot. And then the other one is mine the entire map, including all of the corners. So like, mine every single block on a map, which is something we might try and do on this one, considering it's just a medium-sized map. You know, see, like, you got to mine all those out, every little bit. I reckon if you had Drillbit, you could let him go just straight up layer by layer, and that would make life easier. Ooh. Gotcha. Right, I'll handle this side. Stun laser, you handle the other sides. You legend. Yeah, get him. Excellent. 21. Let's buy even more carrying capacity. And let's have a sip of our tea. Delicious. Also, let's go over here. Because, unless... Oh, no. Wow, okay, so that's... Wow. I was going to say, that's quite the large bit of bedrock in the middle. Oh. Tell you what. Let's get you. Get you. Get you, because we've got such high carrying capacity now. Do do do. Do do bum. Boom. Squeebity boo. Boom. Ba-dum. I wonder if I can grab the stuff I left in the tunnel. We might have enough carrying capacity for that. Do. Do-ba-do-do. I'll leave 2 and feel pretty good about it. And I'll widen our pathway back up, because it's so much easier with a 3 wide midline. Doom, doom, doom. Boom, 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 boom. Yes, these look at that. You sit in the seat, the dome pulls it all in. Now this is information we learnt the other day, but we never really got a chance to put it into practice until right now. Alrighty. We have so much water. We should get one of these. Do we get snare roots? Do we get projectile shield? No, we didn't go snare roots last time. Let's get a little snarey in here. And better buff duration. So I've got to remember, we focus on the air and the snare roots focus on the ground. Because these guys cannot be stopped. Oh really, the snare roots don't grab you? Huh. Okay, well, good to know. When it says grab medium-sized enemies, I didn't realise they meant only medium-sized enemies, but I suppose I could have inferred that from their very specific wording. But, you know, a boy can dream. Ooh, more water. Do you know what might be nice? We're probably not going to get the option now. But on a map where you could conceivably have bedrock anywhere, a teleporter might be nice. Rather than having to mess around with tunnels all the way down and around. But I suppose at the same time, it doesn't matter because we might strip the entire world of stone. And then it doesn't matter if there's bedrock in the middle because we can fly left or right around it and just not care. Good point, me. Thanks, me. Oh, a seed? I shouldn't have picked that up. Now I need to rather quickly find a area full of cubes. Like that. Wait, that won't grow there. It will grow there though. Because I think it was the area was too small. You need like 3 height rather than 2 height. John didn't check though. Was that directly in the midline? Okay, let's get this guy. We should not be stupid. Should buy some heals. Feels good, team. Damn, you're in the way. Let me kill the stingray. Can't kill the stingray. Damn, he's going faster and faster. Homie just straight up tried to lay us out. Oh, I didn't use my snare roots either. So silly of me. To buy a repair, a couple of repairs, we need a faster laser. Oh, fruit. Ta-da! Alright, let's see. Was that directly in midline? No, it's next to the midline. Oops. Okay, well, that's good enough. Let's not waste our buff. Ah, more cubes. Excellent. I would love a lift right now to throw all of this stuff in so it doesn't sink to the bottom of any hole I do. I do also love just how fast we're moving with all of this loot. Yeah, that's probably enough. Okay, let's leave a couple of them. We're moving at decent pace. Now we return home to bring the glory of our loot and water. Lots of water. 3 water, but we've got a good amount of water all in all, I think. Ooh. Oh yeah, and the condenser. Let's see how we're doing. And we should probably get the explosive trap thing as well. Right? Lasts for 12 seconds. Yeah, let's get that. Why not? Plus, we should have it make us better. So now we're uber powerful. And then the next batch of cubes, I'll buy probably another laser speed upgrade or power upgrade. Kablooey. I blew you up. I blew him up, but he's still stunned. Maybe he was stunned on more than one. Oh, I hadn't thought about that. But that was interesting. So, I mean, the roots are definitely going to help with the howlers. Because they're the scary ones on a laser dome. The laser doesn't handle howlers very well. Because you've got to just aim it at the right spot, point it at them, shoot it at them. You know how it is. Whereas the sword is just like swing, 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 and they're dead. What are they going to do? They're a freaking, like, ape creature. They can't stop man's progress in our development of swords and martial skill. But they can stop us from doing anything with lasers. I'll level with you. I don't know what I'm talking about. Oh, too many. Ah, none of the water was being held. Interesting. Ooh. Okay, let's clear this area for when we return. But. And we are looking for a relic as well. I do have to remember that part. We are here for a reason. We have so many cubes. This is an easy laser upgrade. Let's see. I did say out more speed or more damage. I might be able to get both. Well, we're one short. Oh no, we're well more than one shot. In that case, let's get move speed. And let's buy that so we know exactly what we've got when we've got it. And let's get... Oh, AI. And... them. Why not? Make the stun laser as good as it possibly can be. Because it can be really good. Haha. Now we wait until the little guys are nearby. And then you blow them up. Hey. I'm pretty happy with that. Gimme the speed boost after midnight. Come on. Ta-da! I didn't realise the orchard glows when it's ready. I had no idea. Were we this way? We were this way. You know, whoopsie daisy. Having the orchard might be the perfect time to try and clear every single thing on a map, because we can just mine so fast. We will have to pick an area though and be like, this is where... Wow, we almost missed those triangles. We'll have to pick an area and be like, this is where it begins. We start from here and we just work our way up or down. Probably down, up. Probably hit like bedrock. Properly hit bedrock. No more funny business. Nothing further down there. And then have an easier time as you go higher and higher. Is the way I would do it. And probably will do it because it is I who am doing it. Hydrate. Lovely. Okie dokie. We have so many triangles. I mean, this is the most triangles I think I've ever had in one go. How many have we got here? There's... What is that? 3, 6, 7, 8 triangles, 3 cubes, 2... 4 cubes, 2 water. W. Amazing. We might as well get the hardening one for reduced melee damage resistance, or increased melee damage resistance, as the parlance was. And I mean, what else would we do with either of these? Let's get the cooldown upgrade there. Feel pretty cool with ourselves, if you will. Hello there. Right. Okay. So we were able to blow them up, or blow him up, to kill his own guy. We didn't focus him down as much as we should have, but we did get him to kill his own guy. How much does the explosion do? 120 damage. Do any of you remember when the explosion damage was actually double the enemy's health? Boom, 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 boom. Sorry, back to what we were talking about. Do any of you remember when the explosion damage was double the enemy's health? Because there was a time where it was double their health, and it was insane. Because basically, once you got an enemy trapped, you could one-tap all of itself and other enemies. Oh, the explosion would also be damaging the thing trapped. So whatever you trapped was guaranteed dead. Double of its health, there's no way it could survive, right? It also meant anything nearby that you hadn't got ensnared, because maybe you ran out of roots or you didn't have enough roots on each side, were dead. You just destroyed everything with it. It was fantastic. Clearly, a little too powerful, because they nerfed my boy into the ground. Look how they massacred my boy. But I still enjoy the roots. Being able to snare the gorillas, the howlers, if you will, really good. Leaves us open to focus on the really annoying things like literally anything that flies. Okay, I'm leaving 5 things here because I do feel a little slow. Mostly because we're hauling a gadget, and that's classically extremely slow. The good thing is though, more triangles, more cubes. And this... Oh, I wonder what our gadget will be. If it's the lift, we'll probably... Well, it's going to be the lift and something else, right? Oh no, probe or resource converter. What do you get? Probe. Do you know what? You take resource converter. Let me tell you why. We're going to mine the whole map. So what do we care about the probe? We know exactly where everything is going to be anyway. Okay, got him. Oops. I hit my mic. Nice. See, that's good. That I appreciate. Oh, almost forgot. An apple a day keeps the miners at bay. Oh, I need to upgrade the resource converter as well to convert cubes into more cubes. Let me clear this out as well. Just make sure we can get a tree growing here. Up. Oh, I didn't grab all of you? Really? Touche. We should definitely try and get the upgrade that makes this so much faster as well. Oh, actually, what are the upgrades that make us do that? It's the mining speed, isn't it? Speed while physically mining. Oh, more wart? I don't mind if I do. So now, by the way, our next gadget is guaranteed to be a lift. So what we can start to do is prep our lift area by digging a tunnel all the way down to what we presume will be new bedrock, and then we can just drop everything in there and then let the lift handle it as and when. Okay, well, we just go to here. Well, the world isn't actually that big. Of course it isn't. We're on medium. Okay, well, you got me. What we'll do then is we'll see if we can't go around and maybe there's more underneath. But what have we got? 10 and 12. I would like 12 for that. We'll save. I'm feeling pretty confident and comfortable with what we've got going on right now. Our laser is speedy, so we can snag the guys who show up like this. Oh, get tethered. Okay, so the roots explode individually. Did not realise. Because like the one on the right blew up, and then I had to press it again to blow up the one on the left. Huh. Right, so this is the midline. 2, 3. How far did we go? So we're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The hell is that? Oh, it's a thing. It's like a free fruit. Yeah, I wanted to see how far to the right we had to go to get around this bedrock. And by extension, how far to the left we'll have to go to get back. Right, so that's 2. That's 2. Oops. That's 2. I'm doing my 2x2s. Even though I know they're not the most efficient because of the way the map's laid out. But they do still get resources for us. Which is nice. Okay. Right, let's return. We've got enough now for our second laser upgrade, which I'm excited about. And then I should see what the final mining upgrades need. Not mining, sorry. Enhancement upgrades here. So we need 12, 16 cubes, 6 water, and then probably as long of a buff as possible, plus improved speed grow time. Oh, and we'd need the yeah. Okay, should be doable. Okay. Ah, you're here now. Kablooey. Get exploded, idiot. You suck. What do you have to say about that? Give me the fruit. Please? My passion fruit? I love it. Passion fruit? Please, game. Please. Away we go. Zoom in. Skirt, skirt. And now we're here. What was it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3. This is 4. This is 5. 6. 7. 8. Okay, I believe this is the midline once again. What do you want to bet it was so much shorter over this side? Many cubes. It's here, right? Midline? Midline? Question mark? That's probably, if I would hazard a guess, the upgrade. Not the upgrade, the relic. I'll figure out my words eventually. Right. Let's dump everything there. Boop. Whoops. Boop. And let's return home. And then we're probably going to want to hunt for our last gadget, actually. Ooh, the tree is growing. Probably going to want to hunt for our last gadget so that we can start to get the lift all the way down there, at least know where we're throwing things. Right, go ahead. Cool. Ah, big guy. Kablooey. I get the feeling this guy isn't... Yeah, oh, our roots are gone anyway? Alright, well, in that case, I'll just shoot you. How about that? Yeah, my stun laser will shoot you as well. How about that? Gotcha, idiot. You didn't even stand a chance. Alrighty. That is where we're going to call the episode for now. Feeling pretty good about our fairly just opportunistic attempt to mine the entire map. We'll see how we go. It probably would be a good idea to do it on a small map, but I'm doing it on a medium map because your boy is no coward. Take 2. Use that one. Editor, cut that in. I don't have an editor. Let's take stock. We're pretty good on mining and carrying. A bit more speed would be nice. Pretty decent on the laser. Could do with some more upgrades to our buff, because that's really what's going to let us mine extremely fast. Stun laser is chilling. Oh, and we do want the auto overcharge. We're going to need some resources for that. Okay, I feel pretty darn good. So for now, I would like to thank you all for watching. I hope you have enjoyed. If you did, please hit the like button. It helps out a great deal. I really appreciate it. If you're new, please subscribe for more content. Make sure you check the links in the description. Ring the notification button, and I will see all of you in the next one. See ya!